Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy full moon in Leo. It's Sunday. It's the full moon. So you know what time it is. It's time for your Sunday service, soul food, spiritual tea, and full moon reading with your favorite pirate captain, with your favorite auntie uncle, with your favorite goddess king. Lady Speech in the place to be. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hello, spiritual sister. Hello, she bad. Good morning. Good morning, Tara or Tara. I don't know which one. Good morning, Amanda. Happy full moon to you as well. Sinclair Wolf Warrior. Good morning and blessings. Right back to you, baby. Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Jamila. Good morning, Bethany. Good morning, Melody. Good morning and hello, Lex. Good morning, Morin. Ooh, is it Morin? Like Lauren? I love that. I love that. Good morning, Foster. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, North of Nix. Good morning, Dinah 801. Good morning, Varia. Good morning, Seaholt. Good morning, Amber. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Temper. Good morning, Lady Small. Good morning, Latoya. Good morning, Tarisha Pride. I believe I said that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Good morning, William. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Kiki. Hello to all you wonderful people in the comments. Hello to all you beautiful spectators. It is good to see you on this lovely full moon in Leo. I hope you're feeling yourself. And if you're not, the full moon in Leo is going to take care of that. How are you, lovely people? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If you're here, you're right on time. If you're seeing this live or pre-recorded, it's not pre-recorded, but after it's been recorded and posted, you're right on time. If you're here in the beginning, if you pop in the middle, if you come in the end, you're right on time. Oh, Lord, I'm ashy. It's okay, though. You are right on time. If you are here, there's a message here for you. Good morning, Raw Flow Energy. Good morning to all you lovely people. You know what time it is. To all my OGs, go ahead and assume the position. You already know what to do. You already came in doing what you need to do. If you are an OG here, you're not new to this, you're true to this, you've seen more than 3 readings. You've been watching my content for a while. You've been following me since Instagram. By the way, I'm not on Instagram. Every single account on there is a scammer. But if you've been with me for a while, if you're rocking with me on Facebook, all that stuff, go ahead and put a purple or a blue heart in the comments or a butterfly. If you're new here, if you just stumbled upon this reading, if you just stumbled upon my content, you've only been here for a little teeny tiny bit, go ahead and put a caterpillar or a yellow or a green heart in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and break down what this is and how this goes to give you all a little bit of time to prepare. This is your weekly and full moon divination, for it is the full moon in Leo. So I invite you to grab your notebooks or the things or the apparatuses you like to take your notes on. I invite you to get comfortable. I invite you to go grab your soft, comforting items, because this is a spiritual spanking. Yes, it's a divination, darling, but we do things a little bit different over here. It's your favorite motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess in the place to be. And sometimes you get love and softness from me, and sometimes you get spankings. You like it. You love it. You're here for it. It's a good time. Grab your water, grab your hydration. I have 2 hydration stations with me today. I've got my tea. I put 2 teas together. This is a ginger, peach, orange, green tea that we've got going on right here. I'm already halfway through because the tea was so hot. I had to start hydrating before I even got to your BB. So I've got my tea. And I also have my sparkling water. Obviously, we're feeling citrusy because this is the blood orange. I don't have no sponsorships, but you know your favorite goddess king loves them some tea and some sparkling water. So I brought both with me today. This is some blood orange sparkling water. So go get your hydration, my loves. Go get your hydration, your comforting items, your notebooks, your rock friends. Go get what you need to get through this. Who said last week that they brought their rock friends in defense of the to defend themselves against the affirmation box. Whoever said that, I've been thinking about that all week and randomly cracking up. Because the affirmation box be coming out swinging. Oh, Lord. Speaking of the affirmation box, let me introduce the main character to this here reading. The OGs already know what's up. I'd like to introduce to you my co-pilot, my cohort, the assistant reverend deacon of this here operation, the one that fights us all, the one that haunts us in our sleep, the one that beats us up with so much love. Main character that it is an alien sentient being that I have given birth to. It is in fact alive. This is the affirmation box. I'm just laughing because I've got plans for this affirmation box. Anyway, this affirmation box is a box of affirmations. Yes, it's a box of parts from poems and the Bible and the Quran. It has really sacred, beautiful things to say to us. I just want to acknowledge that this Reverend Deacon fights, okay? Reverend Deacon affirmation box fights. And, you can bring your rock friends to defend you against the box, but it just is going to penetrate your defenses. And it hits hard. It plays dirty. Right when you think you're all protected, the affirmation box just sneaks in there and get ya. So here is the affirmation box. You already know the deal. We're going to be doing some call and response. I'm going to pull at random from the affirmation box. And the affirmation box is going to ask us to repeat after it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to affirm ourselves. We're going to get, stripped of ourselves and rebuilt. The affirmation box is good for that, for it will tear you down and build you all the way right back up. Sometimes in the same hit. Like you're getting hit and knocked out, but like picked up at the same time. It's a weird thing that it does. But you know what? I gave birth to it. I expect nothing less from the things that I give birth to. So that is the affirmation box. This wouldn't be a Sunday reading unless I brought my rock friends, for I am surrounded by at least 10,000 spirits, the Lawa, the spirit guides, the ancestors. They don't play about this one. My guardian angels, they don't play about this one. Very protective, and they light my pathway. And I'm so thankful for them. As a matter of fact, I got up just with a heart full of so much gratitude for my spiritual team. I love them so much. But when I do these readings, I bring my rock friends. So I brought my optical honey calcite, which I am absolutely obsessed with. I love my honey optical calcite. Optical honey calcite. Optical honey calcite. Optical honey calcite. I'm just getting lost. That one just gets me. We've got some citrine, for prosperity and for the haters. We've got some selenite. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Selenite. But we got some selenite in the building. That's what we're going to say it like today. Selenite. And then we've got some labradorite because it matches. Really, there's a lot of really beautiful things about labradorite. I chose it today because it matches. Labradorite, I did, and selenite, I did a crystal of the week on these. If you want to know about these, go ahead and check that out. All right. Let me introduce you to the cards. Because this is a divination. Number 1, we have got the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We're going to be messing with that today. We're going to be messing with the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. We're going to be messing with the Moonology Oracle deck because it is a full moon in Leo. And we're going to be doing the Luna Somnia deck because it's a full moon in Leo. And last but not least, this is church. I'm going to take you to church and drop you off at school today. I'm going to learn you something. I'm going to channel spirit so we can help make this week ours. So feel free to contribute to the contribution plate. The Cash App is LadySpeech, the Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa, and the PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel free to show financial reciprocity and appreciation for this labor. All right. All right, good people, you ready to get strapped in? You ready to get dragged? You ready to feel something? You ready to get our week and our party started? You ready to feel juicy? You ready to get worked? You ready to get worked? You're ready to get worked? You're ready to get worked? Welcome to your Sunday service, soul food, spiritual tea, full moon in Leo with LadySpeech session. It is good to be with you today. It is good to impart this knowledge to you today. It's good to spank you spiritually today. Now, before all that happens, let me check in with the comments. I need to scroll back. I love the fact that y'all be active in the comments. That makes me so happy. Deacon affirmation box, if you're nasty. William, I love you so much. Deacon affirmation box, if you're nasty. I love it. I love it. Naomi said, let me get buckled in. You already know what to do, baby. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. Raw flow is coming in hot. I love it, baby. You got your locks covered. You already know what's up. You ain't getting caught out here. You ain't getting caught out here. Katie said, and eats us alive while it does it. Yes, it does. It affirms us and eats us all the way alive. Whitley is reminding folks to hit that like button, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Vamp Kitten said, you know it's about to get real when the affirmation box enters the game. Exactly. Lyric said, unpopular opinion, I look forward to getting dragged by the affirmation box. I know, because you are a little bit of sadomasochism going on over here. A lot of us like getting dragged by the box. That sounded dirty. Good to see you. Good to see you. Moon Pumpkin, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Whitney said, good morning, LadySpeech. Good morning, Whitney. Sarah, it's your full moon birthday. Yes, baby, you here for the beat down. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Thank you for spending some time with me. I'm sending you so much good energy. You know what? You live in Ohio. You've been to the store before. You hooked me up for my birthday. If you come to the store, I got you something for your birthday. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right, let me finish checking in with these comments. Yes, all of y'all are sending so much love to Sarah. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. Shakti said, I'm not ready, but spank me speech. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that. I love your attitude. I'm going to give it to you good, too. I'm going to give it to you good. I'm going to give it to you good. Nicole said, euconite, orange, selenite, green, malachite, and amethyst. You got your rock friends on deck. Sarana said, would that be verbal stimming? Yes, it would be what I was doing earlier because your favorite auntie, Captain Goddess, is neurodivergent and proud. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Naomi said, you are absolutely stunning. Thank you. Sarah said, she's saying, 7-8, like, like she's possessed. It's the Slytherin in me. Oh, yes. It's hard. You know, J.K. Rowling is a turf. We don't stand behind her. All right? We don't do that. All right? Yeah, but we're, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Spanking everybody. Thank you for your super chat, Naomi. I appreciate you. The Spice Kitten said, verbal stems are important. They do indeed make life better. Yes, they do. And I'm a verbal stemmer. Y'all see this, though. If you're not new to this, y'all see this. You see how I just be free as hell and doing my thing over here. Okay. All right. Sarah said, "Thank you, love. I was dancing for my song. I'm so happy you were." All right. All right, Nicole. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. All right, good people. Now that we are all checked in, you've had some time to get acclimated. You've had some time to settle up, to get your things, to put me in your earphones. You've had some time to do what you need to do. Thank you for those of you who have put a little bit in the collection plate. Again, that Cash App is LadySpeech, that Venmo, LadySpeech Sankofa, PayPal, LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Not only is that payment information, but also the decks that I use today, that's going to be in the the direction, the messaging section. What the hell is the name of the section? The information section. The word left me, but whatever. The description box. There we go. Jesus Christ. I love how I will just lose a word and then all the other words to describe it will come. And I don't know. It is what it is. Life is funny. Brains are funny. Anyway, let's get in, honey. Let's get in. Buckle up, buttercups. Keep all hands and feet inside this ride at all times. You know what happens. You know what you need to do. Take care of yourself as you need to. Aftercare is a thing. Grab your comfort items. Grab your fuzzy things. And do what it is that you got to do for yourself. Okay? Because Spirit is coming for our next day. Spirit's coming for our next day. In order to make us better people. In order to make us better people. Okay? Here we go. We're going to be beginning with the Luna Somnia deck, all right? And we start off strong with the King of Wands. However, the Wand King is upside down. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Let's talk about it. The King of Wands, such a stand-up individual, got his thing down, good communicator, is someone who is independent, goes after their freedom. A liberated soul, a liberated individual, this King of Wands, goes after what they want, takes charge of their life. Takes charge of their finances, takes charge of the things that they need to take charge of. This King of Wands, they get things done, okay? They handle their business, all right? Upside down, though. Upside down. Boy, you're turning me inside out and round. Upside down. Where are you sleeping on your leadership? How are you sleeping on your leadership? In this case, the King of Wands, it's not about other people, it's about you. Where are you not taking control and stepping up in your life? Here's the thing. I realize that a lot of us are neurodivergent, and some of us need caretakers. One of the things that I love about BDSM is that in the healthy spaces, a lot of these relationships can be handled, actually. There are those of us who are wherever we're at in our neurodivergency, and we need a level of support and care in order to get through life. So I'm not saying that this is not a reading this is not divinations that do not take these things into account. But where can you step up the leadership in your life? Even in that capacity, do you know that's what you need? Are you going after systems or going after or advocating for yourself so that you can get the help that you need? The King of Wands is challenging us to step up as being our own leaders. This is about advocating for yourself. This is about sitting down, understanding what you need, what you require, what you desire. This is about taking a good look at where you need to be the leader of your life. Okay, the King of Wands isn't speaking to us about how we're leading others, although kind of he is. Kind of the king is telling us, in order to be leaders to anybody else, before you can lead anybody else, you need to lead yourself. The mark of a bad leader is when they are no longer leading themselves and when they are not part of a community that has elders to help lead them. Please know over here, I've got elders. I've got elders who are older than me. I've got elders who are my peers. I've got elders who are younger than me. Because age doesn't all the time and all the way equal eldership and elderhood. Lots of silly old people walking around here. All right. King of yourself, master of your destiny, creator of your life. King of Wands asks us to step up. There are places where you are being called into leadership. You need to do so. I know a lot of us are scared. A lot of us think that we can't do it because our leadership looks a little bit different than other people's leadership. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. It's okay for your leadership to look different than other people. You ain't got to be the type of leader, the same leader. And we ain't all going to be leading the same people. And here's the thing. Newsflash. Sometimes we take turns. Sometimes Spirit is asking you to be the leader, and it understands that that's not what you want to do forever. But for right now, for this situation, for this season in life, that's what you're going to have to be. So be that. Step in and step up. Some of you are not being the leader of your life by avoiding looking at your finances and seeing what the clear picture around that is. Some of you aren't being the leader of your life by you recognize that you are dealing with some mental health problems, but you are not doing anything to advocate for yourself or to do anything about it or to get the help that you need. King of Wands is asking us to be the leader of our life. Some of us is out here not being the leadership of our life by not being honest about where we are mental health wise. Let me tell you a secret behind and why I am so honest with y'all about my mental health things and struggles, because many of your spiritual leaders out here are struggling. Let me let you in on a little secret, so many, because we're human just like you. A lot of us, though, aren't doing our decolonizing, and we've got God complexes around being leaders in the community. We've got God complexes. So folks feel very scared about going to their following and saying, hey, I deal with mental health issues. I'm actually dealing with clinical depression. You don't know how many leaders behind the scene I'd be so upset with. That I'd be like, it's not going to take away from your power to step back and take care of yourself, or to admit that you need to go to a psychiatrist, or that you see or you take your medication or you go to a therapist. Y'all see I take my breaks. Y'all see I step back because I'm a human. I do my things. Some of you ain't being the leader of your life by not admitting where you're at mental health wise. Some of you ain't being the leader, the king of yourself. You're not being the king of your heart by not admitting all the trauma and the pain you got here. And you're not doing anything to heal it. The King of Wands wants us to step in and step up, to be the king of our life. And if we're going to be leaders at any point in time in our life, and at some point you're going to be called into leadership, again, some of us, that's what we do. That's what we're going to do. This is who I am, and this is my job. It's always been my job. I'm going to always lead in some form, case of that. Some of us are made for this. But make no mistake, every one of us is the king of our world. Every one of us is the queen of our world. Every one of us is the emperor, the empress. Every one of us is the leader of our world. Be that. You need to be the point person for your world. It's time to step in and step up and step into that, whatever that means to you. If that's advocating for yourself. It's that if it's just sitting down and identifying what it is that you need, what you need to function, acknowledging that. It's time to step in and step up, my dears. Alrighty then, because this is what we're moving into. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is ambitious. The Knight of Swords got that. They got that sword raised. They are on their trusty steed, confident, assertive, aggressive even, the boss of their destiny, forward looking, understanding of what they are driving themselves into, confident. Spirit is asking you to enter the next phase of your world like this. Spirit is asking you to enter with confidence, understanding that you got the juice, that you all the shit, that you are amazing. You can only do this if you are the king of yourself. The king of yourself requires that you are honest about where you are problematic. The king of yourself requires that you are honest about where you are slipping, because indeed you are. If you can acknowledge yourself like this, true kings, true queens, true folks who rule themselves are never too far from what the hell is wrong with them and what the hell is right with them too. The king of spirits, the king, excuse me, of spirits, this spirit talking to me right now, the King of Wands is asking us to be accountable for our greatness and our not greatness. Those two things don't cancel each other out. Your problematicness doesn't diminish how magnificent you are, how talented you are, and how magnificent and talented you are doesn't cancel out the fact that you need some help in some places. You was a hot ass mess, and that's for everybody. You need to be confident because Spirit is asking you to step on the good foot, honey. You need to step into this next phase of your life feeling yourself. You need to step into the next phase of your life understanding that you got what it takes, that you can handle whatever is coming towards you. A lot of you won't step into your leadership because you're like, what if I mess up? What if I make mistakes? You're going to make mistakes for the rest of your life. Please don't let that stop you. You ain't never going to ever move through life being just not ever making no mistakes. Everybody makes some mistakes, so quit. Quit letting that stop you from move forward into your greatness. Be willing to learn from your mistakes. Be willing to learn from your mistakes. And newsflash, when you are a good leader, put before your people that you are human and you will make mistakes. Be able to be held accountable, and you never have to fear making mistakes in front of the people you lead. If you are someone who can be held accountable, you never have to be afraid. I have made mistakes with many of y'all. A lot of you choose to actually call me out in private because you understand that I'm going to answer to what I did. And every once in a while, when I do get called out in public, I don't run. I answer publicly. I never told y'all that I was perfect. I'm close. No, I'm just playing. I work hard on myself. It's not going to diminish you. You need to be confident. Quit letting this fear of making mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. Okay? It's time to just step your game up in every way, shape, and form, because Spirit is asking you to move into this new aspect of life like you understand that you are amazing. That's what's being asked of you. Get it? Got it? Good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Katie Lynn. I appreciate you. Katie was like, this hurts. It does, honey. And I usually start off with some affirmation. We just came out swinging. I'm sorry. Spanked out the gate. Welcome to the Speak and Spank. 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 I'm your host and your spanker, LadySpeech. I'm your host and your spanker, LadySpeech. Welcome to the Speak and Spank. Hi. Where we're just getting handled. Oh, welcome, Amanda. Crying so hard. Oh, I love you, baby. We're going to get through it. You've been a member for you've been a sugar member for 6 months. I appreciate you. I love y'all. I love y'all. Serana said King of Wands can also be reversed. It can also be a retire taking accountability for your power also means checking yourself when you're abusing it. Exactly. When you can be held accountable, again, for your leadership and in your leadership. When you can be held accountable. All right? Because sometimes as leaders, we get power can corrupt, honey. We can get drunk off that. So when you can be, that's why it's important to have elders and a council of peers and people who can get you, who can pull your card. And most of the time, y'all don't have to pull my card because I have people who will. I have people who know me intimately, who've been knowing me for years, who are not afraid to be like, hey, your panties are showing. What that behavior is not okay from you. And there are people that I trust and there are people that I love who are not abusive. They know exactly what to say in a loving way, but they give me the realest criticism because they're out for my highest good. They believe in me, they've seen me out my best, and they want me to perform and be my best. And they know I value that, and they've seen me work on myself. So y'all don't even, a lot of times y'all don't even get the chance to say something because they've said it. They said it. What I give to y'all is not a game. It's not a contrived thing. This isn't a character. This is who I am. So watch your power. Natasha said, just popped in and getting smacked by spirit. Vamp Kitten said, mental health is definitely my main focus this year. Yes, baby. Make it yours. Whitney said, well, damn, spirit, you don't have to drag me so hard. Yes, Janine said, doing some introspection on why I struggle with this in personal life, my employment and education, time to stop, drop the fear, and step into driving the change that I want. Yes, yes, yes. Nicole said, I'm always a better person after watching you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, beautiful people, let's do some affirmations because that was rough. Spirit was like, let's go hard. So let's do some affirmations. Ooh, I dropped that one. Not gonna bend down and get that one. All right, here we go. Repeat after me. I remain in balance with my emotions. 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 Let's do another affirmation. Let's do another affirmation. This affirmation says, I accept myself unconditionally. 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 Let's do one more affirmation. This says, I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of my need to be right. All right, my loves, let's take some breaths. Okay, let's take some breaths. Let's just take some easy breaths. Let's just focus on breath. Take it as deep as you want. I want you to remember that you're always safe here. Sometimes we're going to go deep and get hard. But we're okay. We do deep work here. We do deep healing around here. It makes us better people. It helps heal our ancestors and ourselves. All this work that we do, our future self, our past self, our present self, is going to thank us for it. Sometimes these things are hard, but we got this. All right, my dears, let's move on. Let's move on. That was a Luna Somnia deck. All these decks are going to be in the description box when I post the video. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your super stickers. Thank you for your Venmos. Thank you for your Cash Apps. I appreciate the $1, the $2.75, the $3, the $3.33s, the $5, the $1.99s, the $50, the $30, the $100. I appreciate everything that y'all contribute to me. Thank you for showing your appreciation financially. All right, beautiful people. Take time to breathe out. You know what? I had forgotten this was the next card. I didn't look down. And then we just did the breathing exercise, and that's hilarious. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. This is the moon that comes after the full moon when it starts to recede again. Hence, disseminating moon. This reminds us to take a break, to take a time out. You know, I am, as you know, if you know, you know, I'm engaging in strength training and stepping into powerlifting. And so one of the best, the things that I am learning that I didn't really understand when I was younger, but I understand so much better now, is that how much happens in recovery. You know, how much happens, how much gets built when you are, how much strength is built, how much stamina, endurance is built when you're resting. You know, the act of lifting, the act of powerlifting, strength training, I am tearing apart my muscles. Every week, every couple weeks, I'm going up in weight. It's a new challenge. I feel simultaneously weak and strong. And those are valuable feelings, you know. Feeling weak is not a bad thing. It makes me understand my mortality, my limits. And then I simultaneously at the same time feel strong because I was doing better than, I'm lifting more, I'm pushing myself. Um, I am tearing my body down when I'm doing that. Strength training is the act of lacerating my muscles, lacerating my muscles. The building happens when I'm asleep. The building happens the next day. The building happens when I am not doing the strenuous. That's when the muscles reform themselves and the strength is built. The muscles become more. Before you embark on your next project, because we began strong. That first, this reading is saying like we are right around embolic time. This is the halfway point between spring. Spirit is trying to springboard you into the future that you want. Before we charge into the sunset or to the sunrise, if you will, taking breaks is good. Before you get to the next part of your life, taking a break, taking a breath, taking a time out, regrouping is necessary. Your rest days are necessary. After you push forward, after you're doing your thug thistle, after you've accomplished something great, rest. Capitalism got us out here like go, 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 just go, go, go. You gotta stop that. You gotta take a damn break sometimes. You gotta slow it down. All right? You gotta slow it down. You have to slow it down. Slow it down. Take your break. Rest yourself. All right? Rest yourself. You don't have to move so fast, you know. Rest yourself. Take a break. Take a time out. Regroup. Figure it out. Figure it out. Y'all know that I've taken, from those of you who are here from TikTok, you know I've been away from TikTok for a while. And me coming back to TikTok symbolizes actually a lot of things personally for me. I needed to take a break and I take a break from a lot of things. I've been active on here. I've been active on my Facebook. I've been a little bit more active on my Twitter. But I had to take a breather. I had to sit down. Spirit is asking me to do some things. There's some really beautiful collaboration that Spirit wants me to partake of. But it's time for me to just take everything about my life to the next level. It's time to upgrade everything, including what I do for y'all, okay? But I needed to sit down before I could do that. I needed to sit down and take a breath. I needed to take a breather. I needed to assess my mental health. Before I was going to take on anything bigger to step into the role that Spirit wants me to step into, I needed to first examine, what are your mental health needs now? What do you require? And I needed to set those things up for myself. I needed to make sure that I'm going to be secure. The great thing about when Spirit asks you to step into leadership, you are allowed to ask Spirit for what you need back. Spirit wants you to do something. Spirit needs you to, I'll do whatever. At this point in the game, I know my spirit's working for my highest good. They are considering my requests, the things that I want, desire, and need when they are asking me to do things. And I ask them back for the things that I need. You want me to play this role? Cool. Well, this is what I need to play that effectively. You want me to do this? Cool, because this would help me in the end get to my end game. Awesome. I need this in order to do that effectively. You want me to break this generational cycle in my household, in my family? Cool. I need this support from you, and it looks like this. Okay? Take your time. Plan it out. Make some decisions. Breathe. because Spirit's about to literally launch you. Spirit is, it's like a slingshot. You are in the sling, and Spirit is pulling you back. Okay, at some point you're going to be launched into the atmosphere. Here's the thing: Spirit's pulling you back. Once you're set in the perfect space to launch, you can rest there for a minute. You don't have to immediately be launched. So rest, take a breather. And when you got the strength, when you got the will, when you are ready, it'll be time to go back. Let me tell you something. It's almost time for me to, I can't wait. From the art that I've been working on, because a lot of y'all only know me by this. You don't know that I'm an artist, honey. That's how I even came to all of this. The art I'm sitting on, the projects I've been working on, the things. I have so many good things for you. But sometimes I had to sit and get my bearings first. So sit down. Breathe, take a nap. Remember, those are important. Rest yourself, because Spirit's going to be asking a lot of you, and you can actually handle it. But take your time. Take the time out now, all right, so that you can handle it. Spirit really doesn't give you more than you can handle, but you need to take advantage of the time before they ask you to do things, okay? Replenish yourself. Make sure that you're pouring into yourself, making sure that you do things that replenish you. Does your social media replenish you? A lot of y'all be on social media like it tears you down. Stop following things that don't replenish you, that don't pour into you, okay? Handle your business. You got this. This reading is hilarious. Rest, because it's going to be time to move soon. Rest yourself, take a break, because it's going to be time to move soon. We have the Cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal signs, which include Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, I believe, are leaders. They're self-starters. As a Libra, I will wait for you to do it, but if it needs to get done, honey, at a certain point in time, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to handle my own business, okay? And my Aries friends are the exact same way. My Capricorn friends, too. They be like, goodbye. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I need to do. Rest yourself, because this whole reading is about being the king of your life. Spirit is about to throw you some bones. Spirit is about to throw you some opportunities that are golden. Spirit is about to custom fit a few gifts for you, and you need to be at the point where you can take them, okay? When I say rest yourself and sit down, spend the rest of this winter doing just that. Sit your ass down. And all the ways Spirit is asking you to do: rest, replenish yourself, pour into yourself, and just be on alert. You need to be on alert. You need to make sure your senses are where they need to be, because you don't want to miss your exit. We are on the highway of life right now. Spirit is driving. Go to bed in the passenger seat. Take you a nap in the passenger seat. Spirit is driving right now. Let them drive it. I know there's issues and things. Let them drive it. They're going to get through everything. God got you. Spirit got you. You take a rest, because in a minute, you're going to be back in the driver's seat, and you're going to need to be alert, and you can't be missing your exit. Spirit's about to give you opportunities to advance yourself in a many different ways. And when those opportunities come, you need to be bold and make the first move. When those opportunities come, you need to be bold and make the first move, okay? I know these seems like polarizing messages, but they're not. They're complementary. You need to rest yourself, and you need to regroup so that you know what you're doing, so you have strategy, so you understand how you're moving into the next phase of your life, okay? Spirit's about to literally upgrade you in a lot of ways, and you can either participate in that by being alert, by making the first moves, and you're going to need to be bold in that. Katie said, all I hear is a song, Jesus Take the Wheel. For real. Let Jesus, Allah, Jehovah Jireh, let, Kalima, Oshun, Oya, take the lead in your life, okay? Things are about to they're about to heat up. It's about to get real good for you. You need to be ready to do it, and you need to be okay with making the first move. It's interesting how these readings flow. In the beginning of the reading, it was about being the king of your own life. You need to be able to be in the front seat of your life. You need to be looking for validation from inside of you and from your spiritual team, from your counsel. Quit looking for it outside of you, First, find it in yourself and quit looking for it in everybody else. Quit looking for it on your social media. Look for that validation, that fortification from inside yourself. Look for it from your ancestors and your spiritual team. Look for it from your close community and friends. But step out. It's time to step out on faith. It's time to step out and do what it is that you're being called to do. And baby, you can be scared and do it anyway. That's called courage. There's a difference between bravery and courage. Bravery, absence of fear, honey. You just moving in with confidence and courage. And if y'all are moving in bravery, move in bravery. But if you're moving in courage, baby, that's okay. Piss your pants to do it anyway. You can be scared, so scared you're pissing your pants. Piss your pants to do it anyway. Walk into your best life with pissy pants, okay? Because as soon as you get over into your best life, you can change your pants, okay? You can change your pants, all right? Doesn't matter if you're walking into a new life with dry pants or pissy pants. You better walk up into that life, okay? Courage. You can be scared as hell, but Spirit's about to set you up. I'm channeling right now, and please know that I'm in my own head freaking out. Because literally every day this week, Spirit has been hardcore in my face. Like I literally say a prayer and Spirit answers it in the next 3 seconds. I get an answer like literally like the way like Spirit has been volleying with me, and this message is given you're not the only one who gets spanked. Okay. Let me just say that. You're not the only You're not the only one. Oh my God, my life's about to get so good. It is good now. It's good now, but Jesus, I'm about to be a healing menace out here in these streets. Y'all can't tell me nothing now, but y'all really not about to tell me nothing. Okay. And I'm going to just tell you this. Y'all know things have shifted when I finally got my little Yorkie and my Bengal cat. When I've got my Yorkie and my Bengal cat and I'm traveling around with these two motherfuckers in this affirmation box, you ain't going to tell me nothing. Because me and this cat is going to just judge you. Lawrence Fishburne and James Brown, they're both going to be girls. Anyway, live your best life. Get out here. Live it. Spend 2-3 months. Spend this next 6 weeks writing down in detail what you need. What you want, what you desire. Spirit is trying to hook you the hell up. All it's requiring from you is courage. All that Spirit is requiring from you is courage, focus, and dedication. That's it. Katie said the trio of judgment. Exactly. Me and Lawrence Fishburne. That's the dog. No, that's the cat. Sorry. A girl. And then James Brown is the dog, the Yorkie. A girl. And we're going to be out here in these streets. I'm going to be like, look at them. And I'm going to be judging the racists. And I'm going to be judging the homophobes with your non-dressing ass. Okay? We're all going to be sitting here. we're going to take family pictures and everything. That's when you really can't tell me not a thing. Anyway, live your best life. Whatever that looks like to you. That's what my best life looks like to me. Live your best life. All right, let's do some affirmations. This affirmation says, I love and accept myself for who I am. The affirmation box in the trio of judgment. Literally. This is going to be us 4. That's my family. Repeat after me. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I... Oh, Lord, I keep dropping affirmations. For who I am. Repeat after me. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. My body is beautiful for what it can do. All right, repeat after me. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully to be here. I allow this. I'm sorry. I randomly saw this comment. Foster said those dropped affirmations are for the homies. This song's dedicated to my homies in that gangsta lean. Oh God, poured one out for the homies. Yeah, okay. For the homies that are lost in the struggle. Oh God, y'all are hilarious. Oh, okay, let's go back to the I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. I allow myself to feel this fully, to be here. Oh, y'all are wild in the comments. Y'all are so wild in the comments. Whitney said, why did Meg the Stallion's body start playing in my head when she read that affirmation? Hell yes. Hell yes. You said Spirits got jokes because I just tuned in crying. Oh my God, I love you so much, Hugh. It's good to see you, baby. Oh God, Foster, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Lady Lotus said, can we order products from your store online? Yes. I store and manage Big Liz Conjure. So you can go to biglizconjure.com and order magical products from there. That is a Black-owned, queer-owned business. So if you live in Ohio, you can come and visit that store in Columbus, Ohio. Or if you want to order products from there online, you can do that. If you use the code LadySpeech10, you will get 10% off of your order. And if you order online, you can I work there, so you can put a little note to me. It lets you do like a note or something, so you can do a little note to me if you want. That dropped affirmation comment is the comment that's gonna live with me all week. Janine said, been afraid to start writing it out, but I know the words say to make it a plan, write it out. Your written word hold power just as the tongue speaking it. Exactly. Write your goals down. Write the things you want down. Write it down and say it often. Say it often. The affirmation box in the dream judgment. That is like when I die, that'll be my memoir. It'll be the two dogs in the affirmation box and me just but it'll be an uplifting story. All right. Tara said, what is the store again? I'm in Mansfield. I go to Columbus often. It is Big Liz Conjure. Okay. So again, if you're in Ohio, you can go to Big Liz Conjure. We have limited hours. Our hours are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, you can always order online though. Online is open all the time. All right. So you can do online for pickup or you can do online to have it sent to you. Okay. All right, beautiful people. Did we do some affirmations? I think we did, but just in case, anytime I question myself, we just go ahead and do another affirmation. Anytime I question I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did, but we're going to do this. All right. So this is for my trans family. If you are not trans or don't identify as that, please just hold some space in the comments. But yeah, if you are trans, repeat after me. My trans body is beautiful. 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 All right, this is a reminder that trans people do not owe you passing, okay? Trans people do not owe you any passing, all right? Trans people don't owe you anything. There we go. And that's a great moment to remind you that your favorite auntie, Captain Speech, is gender fluid. All right. My pronouns are all of them. All right. She, her, they, them, he, king. All right. Those are my pronouns, and that's how I identify. So, all that good stuff. I might do a video about that. I've actually talked about it a lot more on TikTok. But it's been a minute since I've talked about that. And you know how the videos go, they really only suggest your, latest videos. So I might do a whole video about that. I don't think I talked about that. If I have talked about this on that channel, it's been a minute. But I think I will do now that I'm talking about it, because I do that periodically via the readings. I'll talk about that. We'll do a video about that. All right, let's keep going. We are now into the African Goddess Rising deck. Oya, storms. Change is the name of the game. Change is the name of the game. Change is the name of the game. So this is why you're being implored to be the king, to be the leader, to be the queen, to be the authority in your life, okay? Because that's what's going to be your anchor. That's always what's going to be your anchor when the storms come, all right? Oya brings storms that clear things, okay? Oya brings the type of storms that moves the toxic people away from you. Oya brings the type of storms that show you where you're being toxic, that move your toxic self away from people. Oya brings the storms that brings in the newness, the crisp new beginning that you need to start a new life, okay? Your only job is to get to the middle of that storm, get to the middle of the tornado and hang on tight. How do you get to the middle of the tornado? Well, you get to the essence of yourself. You get to the essence of yourself. Changes are coming to clear the way. Now, I know change is scary, but the only consistent thing about your life is change. That's it. Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. Not even you. So the energy of Oya is all about change, honey. It's time to die. You know, the other day I was looking in my closet and I was like, this is not my style anymore. There's a lot of pieces in there that are my style. And what I noticed is that all of the things manifest who I am. I was stopping my alarm, so I know that looked weird for whatever, that little pause piece. I have an alarm that goes a manifestation alarm. But I was looking at my clothes. I was looking at my closet and I was like, the pieces that really do define who I am, my new style that really exemplify that, they are not being worn, because the things that I have just relied on in comfort and like that used to signify what my style was, those are the things that are up front. And I just started picking off my wardrobe, taking them to Goodwill. They're good clothes, but that's not who the hell I am no more. And that's not what I want to represent when I leave the house. That's not what my clothes are an expression of my mood. They're an expression of my art. They're an expression of whatever the hell I want that day. But they're truly a tool for me, and I want them to express where I'm at. And I literally was like, yeah, no, I'm a different mindset. And that needs to be reflected in my wardrobe. And and again, I have pieces that I'm a big fan of. And now it was a lesson, stop buying these pieces that don't exemplify who you are. And it's deeper than clothes. Change, honey, whatever that looks like. Some of y'all, this is about changing a major. Some of this is about changing your career. Some of this looks like changing the people you hanging out with. Some of you need to admit that you need to move. That where you are living ain't where you need to live no more. Changing the way you think about yourself. Changing the way that some of you, this is just simply no more hating on yourself. The season of you being disrespectful to who you are, the season of you disrespecting yourself, the season of you having no boundaries, the season it's done. The season of you not living authentically in your truest expression of who you are. From the way your clothes look, from your style to your sexual orientation to your religious, spiritual orientation, whatever it is, it's time to live true to you. And spirit is about to come and clear all the things out of your way that is keeping you from that. So some of us, I'm doing that. I'm living my life. What it was for me, it's as simple as the fact that me being honest about quit dressing like that. It's nothing more wrong with how you was dressing, but that's not who the hell you are. You know what you do. You know you a whole weirdo. I've been on Etsy getting my life. I'm like, yeah, it's time to. I need to really reflect this gothic auntie that I am. Metallic caftans with full metal face pieces. They're gonna be like, whose BDSM grandma is this? That's right. Whose BDSM auntie grandma am I? Yours. Your mom's. It's time for you to do you. Whatever the hell that looks like. Okay? And spirit is really trying to move all those things out your way. So stop fighting. Stop fighting, spirit. Get to being what you need to get to do. All right? Yes. I got some really great face pieces. I cannot wait. I'm like, you are just like, I'm like a cross of like the grandma hippie, 90s corporate, I love me a good suit, gothic BDS. I'm gonna do all of that. And it's gonna make sense on me. Cause it's me. Do you? It ain't gonna make that. What I'm doing ain't gonna make sense for none of you. I can pull it off though, cause it's me. What you wanna do don't make sense to me. But you can put it off cause it's you. Do you? And Spirit's about to help you. We have Mawu Lisa. Speaking of non-binary, speaking of gender fluid, Mawu Lisa represents the divine sun Lisa, being the masculine Mawu, being the feminine Lisa, being the sun Mawu, being the moon Mawu Lisa. Mawu Lisa reminds us that our power is ours. You feel powerless because you root yourself and you've rooted your power in things that are not powerful. Your power comes from the cosmos. It comes from your ancestors. It comes from the earth itself. Quit sleeping on yourself. Quit sleeping on your divine polarity, your divine divinity. Mawu Lisa reminds us that we contain multitudes. You have masculine energy. You have feminine energy. All of us do. We give it to different and varying degrees, but all of us do. All of us are made up of the divine everything. And we have the other energies in us too. Mawu Lisa reminds us of our divine polarities and how nothing in us is contradictory. Two sides to one coin, they don't take away from each other. They're still part of the same coin. It's just two different sides. The front or the bottom or the top or they're not acting in opposites. You don't need to tear yourself apart. Mawu Lisa calls for an integration of all of your energies. Mawu Lisa calls for you to root your energy and to root your cosmic power, not in capitalism, society, America. Just quit rooting your power and your identity in that. Quit. Root it in the divinity of your ancestors. Root it in the very power of the earth. Recognize where it comes from and then act accordingly. Get it together. You are powerful. You know why you can't tell me nothing? Because you can't tell God nothing. And I am sourced from the energy of God. Mawu Lisa. When you recognize you have power, you're going to move differently. Some of you, this is a lesson in you need to take your power back. You know you have power. You just don't have authority over it, or you're not in possession of it because you gave it to someone. So I guess you need to spend the next 6 weeks recalling your power. Some of you gave it to old lovers sexually. Some of you gave it to exes sexually and emotionally. Some of you gave it to your bosses. Some of you gave it to the companies and the places you work for. Some of you gave it to your old church. Some of you gave it to your old Ile, your old Soyasete. Some of you gave it to your old coven. Some of you gave it to your old friends. Some of you gave it to your mama. Some of you gave it to your daddy. Some of you gave it to your grandparents. Some of you gave it to your siblings. Some of you gave it to random strangers. Take it back. Take your power back. It's time to do a recall. Like this was a 1983 Buick and the brakes was off. It's time to do a recall. It's time to do a recall. It's time to do a recall. Take your power back. Quit acting like you is soft. Quit acting like you ain't got the juice. Take your power back from those bullies. Some of you is still letting bullies bully you even though they ain't physically out of in your world. They ain't physically in your world, but you still let them bully you. Take your power back. Take your power back. 1980s Buick with the brakes being off. Take your power back. Take it back. Call it back to you. 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 As a survivor, I know that some of you, let me tell you something. I recently found out that a friend was a survivor, and I could tell because she doesn't handle things well in her life. And I'm a survivor too. I recognize some signs. And what I recognize is that she's not able to stand in her power because that is where her power was taken away. I know that because as someone who's survived molestation, who has survived violations, rape, who has survived sexual exploitation, I know what that is to be made a prisoner of your body. And I know what it is to have my power taken from when I was a child. And I know the process well of recalling my power back. You can't move forward until you call your power back. Till you understand that you were manipulated and given it away, which means you can take it back. You're not going to move forward unless you take your power back. You're not going to be the king of your world unless you take your power back. You're not going to be king, queen, emperor of your life unless you take your power back. Take it back. Who's coming to help you do that? Oya. That's why all of this is happening. So you take your power back. You ain't going to be able to move into your greatness until you do. So, once you take your power back, you need to be mindful of where you root it. My power is planted in a pot that lives in Creator. My power is planted in the lakes and the streams and the rivers. My power is planted in the mountains. My power is planted in my ancestors. It is in my God, my goddess. My power is rooted in my Lawa and my Orisha. I dare you. You will fight with them. You won't even fight with me. You won't even fight with me. You won't even fight with me. If you want it, you can battle them for it. You won't win. Take your power back and root it in something strong. Take your power back and root it in something strong. Let's get to these affirmations. Let's get to these affirmations. Let's get to these affirmations. Let's see how the box is gonna beat us up today. Excuse me, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Oh, huh. Here we go. If you want peace, heal. If you want a life of suffering, do not heal. Your choice. We're going to change the U's to I's. Misty said it's okay to cry. That's going to be the forever joke. For the newbies, you just really had to be here. That was one of those days where the affirmation box really showed out. Literally made us cry. And then the next affirmation was, it's okay to cry. This affirmation box was rude as hell. Rude. With your main character ass. Anyway, repeat after me. If I want peace, heal. If I want a life of suffering, do not heal. My choice. That just hits differently when you have to say it with the I and the my. That hits differently. Jesus. And I heal. And I'm still like, ooh. If I want peace, heal. If I want a life of suffering, do not heal. My choice. If I want peace, heal. If I want a life of suffering, do not heal. My choice. If I want peace, heal. If I want a life of suffering, do not heal. My choice. If I want peace, heal. If I want a life of suffering, do not heal. My choice. Good Lord. Literally. Literally. And that is one way you take your power back is by healing. This one is simple. And this is not about abortion, okay? Choose life. Are you living or surviving? This is a question you should probably ask yourself a lot. And then ask yourself, what do you want to do with whatever that answer is? Because this society wants you to survive it. If you are just focused on surviving, you cannot care for your fellow man. You cannot care for your fellow person. You cannot care for your fellow siblings. You cannot care for your fellow woman. You can't care for people. You can't care about the earth. This society only wants you to survive. You're more likely to buy things and make people billions of dollars who don't care about you. You're more likely to consume things. You're more likely to die an early, dismal death because you worked yourself to death and you stressed yourself out. Are you living or are you surviving? Your bullies, your violators, they don't want you to live a vibrant life. They want you to survive or be gone. Are you living? Are you choosing life? Are you surviving? Choose life. Choose life. Choose life. Choose life. Take an affirmation box. You ain't gotta be so rough. You ain't gotta be so rough. Deacon affirmation boxes, I don't care. Deacon affirmation box is like, you don't either. Touche, Deacon affirmation box, touche. Also, your mom, Deacon affirmation box, your mom. Oh, well, I realize that that's me, because I'm your mom, Deacon affirmation box. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Anyway. You aren't the things that haunt you. You aren't the pain you feel. Let's change the you to I. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the pain. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. I'm not the things that haunt me. I'm not the pain I feel. This is why I don't know if I should ever have kids. Because the affirmation box is out of control. I don't know if I should unleash any of that upon the earth in a human form. Katie said, I'm not the affirmation box. Sarah said, choose life is the phrase that helped me break free from a cult. And I'm so happy you did. I'm so happy you got free. I'm so happy you got free. Lady Small said, affirmation box, you made me so. That's exactly what the affirmation box said. Affirmations box was like, you talking mess about yourself, so huh? Janine said, when knocked out of me, I want to live fully and loud, but I've just been barely surviving. Yes, and it's time to live, baby. It's time to live, baby. William said, I think that affirmation box chipped my tooth with the last swing day. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Deacon affirmation box, bring your crystals to protect you from that. And even then, like I said, it still doesn't care. It still doesn't care. Roxanne said, Lord, Mr. Deacon Holy Box is right this morning. He done had his 5:30 a.m. breakfast. Now he got his suit on and he ready. That's real. The Deacon affirmation box came down, beating us up into our greatness. Yes, yes, yes. All right, my loves, let us move on to the last cards of the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with who you feel like needs to see it, okay? Oh, Lord. Here we go. After all of that, the Angels and Ancestors deck, the Water Gardening. Connect with your emotions. So listen, if we need to go to the room to cry after this reading, it's fine. It's okay to cry. 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 Yeah, connect with your emotions. Here's the thing. Some of you need to connect with your happy emotions because you won't let yourself to be happy. Some of you have been told, abused into not being able to have and connect with your pleasure. Some of you need to do that. Some of you need to connect with the happy emotions. You feel so comfortable with the emotions that are messed up, that true bliss and happiness makes you uncomfortable. Connect with that. Connect with your ecstaticness. Have you felt ecstatic before? Do you know what it is without drugs, without any enhancements? Have you let that happen? For some of you, you need to go ahead and connect with the pain. You have to. You have to feel it. One of the affirmations we just did was, I allow myself to be fully present. I feel things fully. It was something along those lines. I'm sorry, you're not going to escape it. This is a part of the human experience. You cannot. Stop denying that part of your human experience. Feel it. Honor it. Sit with it. And then let it go. Some of y'all have a hard time because you think you're supposed to sit with it forever. You're not. Invite the pain to the table, but it's got a time limit. Invite the sadness to the table. It's got a time limit. You don't got to be here forever, but you need to feel it. You can't experience ecstasy. You can't, not fully. I love BDSM for this. In healthy spaces, it teaches you that pain and pleasure go together. That cake that you like so much tastes so sweet because there's a bit of salt there. Be with your emotions. Be with them. Learn to identify them. Stop demonizing and gendering your emotions. Many of you don't like to connect with your emotions because it's been gendered as feminine, and feminine equals weak. This is why a lot of masculine people, especially cisgendered men, are emotional as hell and cannot work with it. Because if they do, it's feminine, and the worst thing you could be is feminine. Stop gendering emotions. They're human. They're human. They're human. Stop gendering their emotions. Deal with them. Deal with your jealousy. You know, I am ethically, ethically, I'm ethnic. I'm black as hell, but ethically non-monogamous, polyamorous. And I get asked all the time, how you can't be jealous, because I operate in this in a healthy way. I believe in good communication. I believe in, like, everybody knows what the what is up is. Like, we cultivate relationships. It's a very healthy dynamic that I've always engaged in and that I continue to engage in. And the first thing that a lot of people who do not live this lifestyle say, are the jealousy? You got to be. You're not a jealous person. I couldn't do this because I'm a jealous person. I'm like, jealousy is a part of humanity. I get jealous, honey. Just because we deal with this in healthy ways doesn't mean that I don't get jealous, but I deal with it. My jealousy is not something that ends up overtaking the relationship or overtaking our dynamics, because I deal with it. And the people that I deal with their emotions too. We work with it. I set up dynamics with myself and with my partners where I can say, hey, I'm feeling jealous. Can we discuss? And this helps dissipate it. We can then attack it and because sometimes those feelings end up unearthing roots to real things. Deal with your jealousy. Deal with your possessiveness. Deal with it. Everybody get out. When we're done here, I want you to go and Google how many emotions that we have. It's more than 8. It's a lot. We feel a range of emotions. When you truly get to know that there's so much to feel. There's so much to feel. Connect with your emotions. And this is also a magic tip. You are all here getting a reading. Obviously, you believe in magic. A magic tip. A lot of times, your manifestations, you're not manifesting things because you're not actually connected to your emotions. Let's take a relationship. Some of you out here manifesting a relationship, but you hate the opposite sex. You hate other genders because of what they have done to you. So part of you is really like, I really want to be in a loving relationship, but because of your hurt and your pain, you hate men, or you hate women, or you hate partnership, and your love work ain't working because you won't acknowledge that. Because you won't deal with the fact that your pain and your hurt around what has happened. Your emotions are foundational for all of your manifestations, how you really feel about a situation is what you gonna manifest. If you out here manifesting wealth, but you don't feel like you're worthy, you're not gonna get it. And if you out, and so many people are being fake with that. Again, I have encountered this in the spiritual community. So many imposter syndrome. And it's okay if you experience this, but if you don't deal with it, it just grows. Can't grow their business, can't grow because you feel like you're not worthy. Deal with your emotions. Be with them. Give them space. Be with them. And quit gendering them. They're not feminine. They're not masculine. They're human. Okay? They're human. And again, a lot of you won't deal with the shadow emotions because you think that you'll be there forever. Deal with them and then release them. Make space for them and then usher them out your house. All right? Do what you got to do. All right, last card of the reading, Guardian Angel. You're not alone. They are here with you. They are. Spirit got you. You've got folks who've been walking with you lifetimes. You've got folks who've been walking with you this lifetime. You got your ancestors. You got your people. There is folks out here working for your highest good. The other day on my LadySpeech public page, I posted a meme, and it was from the movie Hoodlum, and it was where Queen Mother is being protected by her men. And I put the caption up, this is me and my spiritual team. They don't play about me. I have come to understand this. I rest in their knowledge and their protection and their wisdom. I follow them wherever they lead me because they want me to win. I am a reflection and an extension of them. You are not out here by yourself, and a lot of you are moving like you are. You out here moving like you by yourself and on your own, and you're not. You out here moving like spirits ain't out here championing for you. You out here moving and you won't rely on them. One of the scariest moments was when I had to move myself, when I drove all of my belongings and myself across the United States to get me to a new space by myself. Driving a U-Haul, a one-bedroom size U-Haul. Towing my car by myself. Very aware of the danger. During COVID, I'm black. I present femme sometimes. And but either of that, being black and noticeably black, presenting femme in certain places is a problem. Presenting androgynous is a problem. Presenting masculine is a problem simply because I'm black. And racism. But I felt, even though like there's a part of me that was scared, I was completely not, I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. I can't tell you how I felt my car surrounded. I felt my U-Haul surrounded. There was time, like every time I prayed, every stop I made, I was just being guided. Every step of the way, I knew they had me. And I knew at the end, like I always felt faith, but like I had nothing go wrong. I had nothing go wrong. I did all my workings. I did all my conjure. I did all the magic to make sure I gave all the offerings. I did all the things they told me to do. I knew all the things they told me to. I knew it. I took everything they told me to take. Like I did, and they had my back. You're not here. You're not by yourself. When you're out here making your dreams come true, you're not doing that by yourself. When you're out here overcoming your obstacles, you got people. So when you feel scared, you got to know that you're not alone. Magical tip. The ancestors and the spirits like it when you sing. And they come to you when you sing. And this was told to me by Mama Fatu. She's across to the other side, but someone actually shared her picture. A friend of mine shared her picture on social media the other day, just praising her life. And she was the one who told me this during an initiation back in the day. But she was a drummer, and she was saying, if you ever feel scared in life, start singing. If you want to get your ancestors close to you and just feel them, just start singing. She's like, it could even be just happy birthday. She was like, that they love it when we sing, and that always brings them down. And there have been moments when I have been in all kinds of situations, and I just started singing. And even if I couldn't remember a prayer, I started singing. I would make up a song or just start singing a song, and I could just feel the grandmas come and surround me and be like, we got you, baby. We're gonna get you through. Like, it's okay. Like, we understand why you're singing. Like, we're right here. We're side by side with you. Like, we're flanking you every step. We're at your front. We're at your back. We're on your sides. We're at your top. We're at your bottom. Like, we got you. And it brought me such comfort. So when you're scared, physically, mentally, emotionally, call them to you. Just call them to you. When you're scared about making these decisions, call them to you. You know, before I moved, I checked in with my entire spiritual team to make sure that this was what needed to happen. And it was. And I asked them every step to guide me every step, and they did. Lean into the spirits. Lean into the ancestors. They got your back. They want to see you thrive. They want to see you win. This is a white feather. And oftentimes white feathers and just feathers, when we see them, they're oftentimes symbols from the spirits, symbols from the ancestors that they're guiding us. This is a symbol for all of us, but our ancestors have their own special ways of communicating with us. And you got to know that they're going to be communicating with you. They're going to be letting you know, cheerleading you on, telling you that you got this, because you do. And you're not by yourself. They're with you. Baby, they want you to win. They want you to do more than survive. They want you to thrive. They want you to have a really beautiful life. They want you to heal. They want bliss for you and happiness. They want goodness for you. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. Lean into that, honey, and prosper. Lean into that and prosper. Well, let me check in the comments. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo, LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for this labor. Jeffrey, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. That means the world to me, honey. Sarana said, I've gone on a journey to explore my jealousy, and there was a point when there was a pop in my mind and my heart. There was this beautiful warmth in both spaces and this feeling of blossoming. Yes, explore our emotions. Sarana says, jealousy has a bad rap, and until you sit with it, observe it, give yourself what you need, ask for what you need, accept it, and just let yourself grow, you are absolutely missing out. Amen. 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 Sharon P said, hello, lady. So glad to see you here from TikTok. Hey, baby. I'm going to be back on TikTok in the next couple of weeks, I promise. Megan said, not me sobbing hearing this. Thank you. You are welcome, my dear. Philip, I'm crying listening to this. It feels so good to have my ancestors with me. Ashe. And I'm so happy y'all are connecting. I'm so happy y'all are connecting. The Spice Kitten said, I love and accept myself unconditionally, as you should, my dear. As you should. Philip said, thankful for you too, Katie. I love how y'all just love on each other in the comments. I love how y'all just go there. I love y'all just handle business. Y'all handle business. Shakti said, reading started off with the 1-2 punch. Last card said, I'm finishing. Yes. This reading was an entire beat down from start to finish. Megan said, no, stop talking to my soul. I wasn't ready for these hands. Sarana said, even for white people, I know that we're conditioned not to sing. There's a white singing magical traditions like, I'm going to say, mess it up, Gundur. And there's some controversy about singing in church too. Yeah, everybody sing, baby. Philip said, I bought a white feather to my Grammy on her deathbed. She's with me. She's always with you, baby. She is always with you. All right, good people. That was your speak and spank for this week. The beatdown was thorough, in my opinion. Yep, just like the person said, start out with a 1-2 punch, ended with a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 punch. We got ourselves handed. We got our asses handed to us. But again, this is all for our highest good. So aftercare is a thing around here. Go take your bath. Go eat something. Go rest yourself. Go take a nap. Okay? Go hug something soft. Okay? Take care of yourself. Handle your business. Deacon Affirmation Box was out here wrecking us for all it's worth. And we just get wrecked, but it's what it is. We sign up for it. We like it. So that's just what it is. Oh, my dears, I love you so much. I want to thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for taking care of everybody in the comments. You guys are amazing. Thank you to my moderators. We didn't even need you to go there. I am going to add a couple of more moderators, and I actually got a note about some other things that I can do with moderators. So I'm going to do some research this week and see what's up. But we didn't even need you, because like the comments, the trolls didn't find us this week. Thank you for all the people who showed up for the first time. Thank you for all of you. Missy said, will you add me? Yes, I'm going to go ahead. I keep threatening to put that post out and I forget. So I'm going to put a post that is going to be for people who want to sign up to be moderators. And then I'm just going to pull from that list for my moderators. So yes, new videos coming out again, the schedule. If you want to know what we're doing here, the update video is going to tell you all of that. For the rest of February, we are going to be doing the Speak and Spank Sunday service 12:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? We're probably going to move back to the 11:11 a.m. at some point, but right now we're just going to do it 12:12 because that's working for my spirit, that's working for my energy, okay? All of the my payment information and all the decks are going to be listed in the description box. All right, make sure you support my friend, my sister Moon Pumpkin. Oracle Pogs will probably be back in rotation next week, especially because I got some new ones, so I'm going to add that to the box and see if we pull them. All right, I love you all so dearly. Also, my P.O. box is in the description box, as well as my Amazon wish list, because I know some of y'all like to do that. And my link tree. So the Patreon is up and cracking. We are cooking with gas over there. So if you are interested in joining my Patreon, go ahead and do that. I've got the link up for my adult story time and my adult ASMR. So yeah, that's in my link tree as well. That starts in March. I haven't done anything with that yet. I'm literally going to start posting content on that this week. It's up and functional. But this is the soft launch. The hard launch comes in March. Adult Storytime is exactly what it is, honey. It's literary adult smut. Also, critical race theory and magical books. I'm going to be reading you magical lessons. It's adult. Adult is not just sexy time. But yeah, I'm going to read you guys in my murder robes. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be reading to you. It's going to be great. Okay? It's going to be great. Anyway, if you want to link to my account, it's going to be in my link tree. Yeah, all the things is going to be in the link tree. just follow that down the hatch. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you so deeply. We're going to be back here next week doing our Thug Thistle. You take care of yourselves during the week and know that I love you. Share this with whoever it needs to be shared with. Again, I'm not on Instagram. Every single account on Instagram is a scammer. I'm going to be addressing this, but I'm not on Instagram. Linktree is where you can find me. I love you all, and I'm going to be checking in with you all soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Peace. Blessings. Bye.